Hello guys and welcome back to the Barbarian Let's Play of Diablo 3. Okay guys, so I've done a lot of work on the build and I've also done a lot of work on the character, rolling for some new items. We've got up to 563% damage increase via strength, and I'm just going to show you the skills now. So we're using cleave and rend, because this basically means that we can... Oh wait, hold on. Let's have a look at what runes are available. Get additional fury for each enemy hit. Enemy slain by cleave explode. Yeah, I still prefer this. By using rend and cleave, we can take on multiple groups at once and do our weapon damage to just all of them at once, which is really, really nice. Then we move on to our other abilities. So we've got ground stomp, which is really, really powerful, and I like the pull effect from it as well. It helps just to manage bigger groups of enemies. Furious charge means we can just charge straight in there. I think this was a real weak point for the build, using other stuff here. Furious charge is really, really nice, and I really like them. Battering ram is awesome. So far, this has been doing tons of damage to enemies, and I'm really happy with it. Threatening shout, when combined with intimidate, which I had unlocked, which I didn't notice I had unlocked, means that I can slow them down. It's a really good CC ability, making enemies just a lot easier to deal with, and I can do it every 10 seconds. Then we have earthquake. Violent tremors shake the earth and damage nearby enemies, and then we kind of get like it paths off after us as well, which is really helping. In terms of passives, we got two. For each point of fury spent heals me for 16% life. Oh, I've unlocked a new passive. Oh, what's this? Increase all fury generation. Don't really need that. You deal 25% additional damage. I gotta say, I'm gonna try going for Berserker Rage, because at the moment we're not spending a lot of... In fact, we're barely spending any fury at all. Rend is costing us 20 fury, but... And then Ground Stomp generates fury. We generate fury. We generate fury. Generate fury. Yeah, we're generating a lot of fury, so having these two combined basically means that when our enemy gets below 40% health and when we're near maximum fury, we gain 65% damage, which is really, really awesome. So guys, I've been trying out the build, just trying to tweak it here and there, and it's working. Okay, that's all I can say. This is working. This build is flat out working. So, there's an example of using that to pull there, making sure that enemies are rendered. Tell you what, I'll wait for him. Oh. There we go, let's get those guys down. Charge into this big group here, rend them, use threatening shout just to slow them down, and then we're just staying in the middle of them, dealing great damage to them. Like, this is going really, really good. I like this build. It works with my CC type of playstyle, which I really like. And it's getting enemies down, and I don't feel underpowered as well. I think... Oh, we got a new one, Falter. What's that? Enemies instead take increased damage. That's kind of good. We've also gained the last one here. Rallying Cry, increases armor. No, I like this. Enemies take increased damage, creates a chance to threaten enemies with drop health globes, taunt enemies into attacking you. That's pretty good. Cause threatened enemies to flee in fear. No. Slow of them, or they take more damage. I kind of want them to take more damage, you know, I am a barbarian after all. Wrenching Smash. No, I like Wrenching Smash where it is. Okay, so now they... Huh. Let's wait for that thing to be done. Okay, so let's have a look again. Damage enemies affected by ground stomp. Increase the area affected ground stomp and pull enemies towards you. Now, I like the pull. It helps with management of them. I think we're doing good. We need to keep an eye on our health, see how we're doing for healing. But yeah, I like the build. The build is working really, really nicely. I'm happy with it, which is the main thing. Like, Furious Charge does the damage, you know? This skill does the damage. You charge into a big group. You might not think that it's that good of a skill because it's kind of like a dashing skill, but I like it. I really do. It works as a great opener when combined. Like, all the attacks that we're doing are AoE. All of them. So it doesn't matter what we're doing, AoE is happening right now. So we can once we're fighting in a big group, we're generating all the fury we're ever going to need. So I can run away from this group and then just charge through them like this. Stomp them all together. We gain additional health when we strike enemies who are struck with rend, which is really, really good. That heals us up really nice and quick. So what I want to do is get this whole group together and use the rallying cry on them. Oh, there was a trap there. Nice. Pick up that military axe. Hello. So you can see that you're just stacking AoE on top of them. It works good, you know. You're doing instead of doing damage to single enemies, I'm not single target anymore, which is I think the main thing really is that I'm no longer single target. So I can deal big damage, and all the damage that I do to a single enemy is what I do to everyone. And I think that really does make all the difference right there. This is what is helping me, and the threatening shout is working wonders.
Help me!
Give it.
I'm trapped in here.
I'm coming, buddy. So I don't feel underpowered anymore, like at all. I feel really, really good. I feel like the build just works brilliantly. It's a bit weird. It keeps spawning enemies in there. And the nice thing is that I can hit enemies with Furious Charge. No matter sort of how far or close they are, it's fine, I can do it. Now if you run around this pit enough, you can make them all spawn back in. I think the hope when they designed this was that people would just run around the pit and not realise. Yeah.
Wills against my blow.
Oh, you suck, dude.
Not ready yet.
So there you go, you can see like he's confused, he's wounded, he's taking extra damage. The other thing I like is that I can pull people into AoE, which helps the placement just a lot. Chivalry Vessel, no.
13th day of Lunasad, 1263, Yano, Kyrgyzstani. The jailers burned runes into my flesh. They say all the torture and dark magic will turn us into demonic slaves for King Leoric. Foolish lies. 17th day of Lunasad. Oh, pain is terrible. I can't think. I'm so hungry. 20th day of Lunasad. Master, I hunger. Master, feed me.
Yeah, so that's how that prisoner got turned into that big abomination we just fought.
God bless you. I was certain I was gonna die in there. I heard rumors of vast treasure to be found down here. A damn fool that I am, I believed them. Don't know why I thought it might be inside an Iron Maiden. All I could think of while I was trapped in that horrible darkness was that no one would ever know what had happened to me.
Fair enough. Enjoy yourself. Obviously you're a thief, so in my eyes that means you should probably die, but whatever. Through we go. Okay, so I'm feeling really good about the build just in general. I probably shouldn't have wasted that, but I'm just going to chuck this down. So there you go. So you see the potential there of pulling them into an AoE. Like, that works really, really nicely. Also, Furious Charge. Love this skill. Don't know why I thought this skill was bad. Really don't know why I thought this skill was bad. Okay. So there we go. We got them all together, and then we can strike all of them. And I think that's the big sort of plus point for this build, is that you've got your CC ability. Means they take more damage, which is kind of useful, I guess. Although I'm kind of thinking now that maybe I should change this. So we can still get damage when we hit them, that's good. But I feel like we should probably CC them again. Instead take damage, no, because I think the CC, strike your enemy and make their attacks do less damage. Yeah, I think the damage reduction is helping, and also this. I feel like we should utilize more of this. This is healing us. I think we should do it. You know, we've already got the extra damage potential. It's all good, you know. Okay. So we can charge into this group here. Bit of a shame we didn't suck that other guy into here. Ren does really good damage as well. One of the things I didn't really notice about it is that Ren really does do good damage. I'm going to use my AoE here and then I'm going to drag. As I walk, I will do additional AoE damage as well. So it's actually kind of useful. It works really, really nicely with what I'm doing here. Here we are into the Cursed Hold. Hello. Yes, you want us to free all these guys.
Need more time.
There we go. Not quite done on the earthquake just yet. It's a bit of a shame, really. I'd like to be. Again, Furious Charge. There really is no weak point to doing it. It's a very powerful skill overall. And we get it back next to instantly, and it helps us start these fights. Still recharging on that one. Fair enough. You know, it just helps us on these slightly bigger fights. We're getting our AoE back, which is really nice. Sorry, we're getting our healing, I say. Just by striking enemies, we're surviving, and that's kind of what I want from this build, is to basically take the gamble of being able to survive. That's basic. That's what I want from it, really. I feel strong as a melee guy. I don't want to feel overpowered, but I do like to feel strong and go fast. I think I sort of fell into the trap of attacking very fast, but against a single enemy, which really isn't good enough. With this kind of build, you just gotta be, with this kind of character, sorry, I think you've got to aim for AoE, especially if you're soloing. You need to do the AoE.
Freedom after so long. Freedom.
See, there you go. Like, the stomp really, really helps. So we're level 29 now. Run like the wind, sprint rune. Anything else? Ancient spear rune. Oh, I don't want that. Earthquake, chilling earth. Oh, I had to spend it just now, didn't I? Oh, God. Yeah, that's not so fun. Lol. I wonder. Nope. Okay, so let's keep on going. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have burnt that on a single target enemy. Whoa, whoa. Right, I need to get in there. There seems to be quite a few guys in there. That's where I want to be. Yeah, so we're getting people down, which I like. And I think the rend is really, really important. To have that rend ability, I think, is really, really important. Did he say blessed weak? Yeah, so pulling them all in like that really does help. Because then I can just strike all of them. The cleave abilities... Generate additional fury. I don't really need that. I like the explosion. Critical hits knock enemies in the air and deal additional damage when they land. Swing at all enemies around you and increase the damage at all enemies around you. Broad sweep and increase the damage. I'm probably going to go for broad sweep because that's pretty decent. This one, yeah, that's the pull enemies, so you can do this basically. So they get pulled towards you basically. Yeah, I don't really like that. I still like Rend. I think Rend provides you with basically all the healing you're going to need. Wrenching Smash, I'm not interested in that. All enemies hit are frozen. Damn. Leaving fire in your wake. Remove the fury cost and reduce the cooldown. That's probably the way to go, I would think. Increasing damage, enemies are pulled in towards you. No, I think the Mountain's Call is probably the way to go, but for now we'll leave it on that. I don't feel like freezing the enemies is actually that helpful to me at all. I like how enemies are pulled towards me as well. I think that's like, that is important. They are shooting arrows at me, but I couldn't care less, you know. So it's important to have that rend on target, because it just means that we can hit those targets more effectively. When do we unlock broad sweep? At 47. Oh, fair enough. Although it might seem pretty standard to utilise this, I think it's a really, really important skill just to use, to get used to using. There we go. Can I hit these guys with this? I can. Yeah, they can both just take damage over time. I think that damage over time potential is what really works well for the build in general. There we go, get them all. That was perfect placement right there. You saw how it just got all of them. Yeah, and combining rend and cleave just works really, really nicely.
There is someone amongst us. Deal with him harshly.
It just is. I think it's your bread and butter, really. You've got to roll with that, because if you don't, you're not going to do enough damage. 11 to 14, increased attack speed. No, I like the life. I like the life per hit. I think the life per hit does really well. Let's have a look. Champion's Vessel, Chivalry Vessel. I don't use those. Boots. No. Okay, all good. And we've got plenty of inventory space. That's excellent. Everyone get pulled into that AoE. That's what I like to see. I think the exploding effect is really quite nice as well, but broad sweep does work. I don't know if we've still got that thing set up to deal extra damage to those guys or not. I'm not sure. Let's see, do we? Enemies increase, take increase. No, I think the slow is probably better overall, because it's adding just a little bit of CC into the build, which I think is really important. It's important to have CC to utilize it properly, you know, because now they're slowed down. They're just going to be a bit slower. It makes it just a little bit easier for me to manage them. I don't get completely surrounded and destroyed. There we go. Getting these guys down feels really nice. Charge this group here. I'm happy. You know what? I know I've probably been saying this like a million times in this episode, but I'm happy with this. This is working well. It synergizes very nicely into being a sort of AoE spiker. That's basically what I'm doing. I'm doing AoE spikes to enemies, which is what I want. I want that AoE spike. I feel like it's important to utilize it. And I think as we start to unlock better and better gear, we're slowly but surely going to beat the power curve. I think if you don't focus enough on the primary stat, or don't get lucky enough with loot gained, then either you're beating the game in terms of power curve as you level up, or the game is beating you. And I feel like with the build that I was set up with, yeah, I was doing good damage, but I do good damage to one enemy, whereas I could have been doing good damage to all the enemies around me. And I think that was the important point, where that build was just sort of falling on its face a little bit. It might be fun to use skills like Frenzy, but they really aren't. They aren't like the best when it comes to dealing with larger groups of enemies.
At long last.
Especially groups of elites. That was what I was struggling with. Elites were the thing that I was sort of failing, really. Whereas now I feel like I'm much stronger. I'm doing more damage, like overall. I want to get in here. This is where I want to be at. There we go. Last Blade of Cruelty. Oh. Yeah, and then this one's also going to be one of those. Yep. Okay, let's go and get this guy out, free him, and that should be the last one. we're getting close to saddle up time, I think. So I'll bear that in mind. We've got about 5 minutes. I think I should be able to kill the jailer, which is important. And we can get to the next location before going there.
Thank you, champion.
This will be good. 106 life per kill, reducing cooldown. Useless. Anything else?
My servants are now free, but the curse over this place remains. Seek the warden at the dungeon center and end his evil forever.
Will do. On my way. So what I want to do is I want to get this guy to spawn, and then I want to run past him, so that I can then do a furious charge.
Am I alone here? Must I do this myself? So be it. Face me.
Okay, there we go. So now we're... Although naturally he has the jail ability, which is fair enough, he would do, he's a freaking jailer. We're doing good damage even to him. So we're CCing him, there we go. So yeah, even now I can see like clever belt of invasion. See, the strength is worse. It's just really not that good. You know, it's just. I feel like, if anything, I've had a pretty bad time with the Barbarian in terms of luck. You know, for how it's gone. But in some ways, I think the Witch Doctor, because it utilizes minions. Well, you should utilize minions with the Witch Doctor. I think if you utilize minions with the Witch Doctor, you can just get things done. You know, whereas because you're staying indirectly out of the fight, any intellect that you get, I've already seen that cutscene before, any intelligence that you get goes directly into those minions' damage, and it just synergizes, you know? Because if I'm making 5 minions do an extra 1 damage, I'm not doing an extra 1 damage myself, I'm getting an extra 5 damage out of it, and that makes some more sense, I think. We're getting some boots there randomly. Yeah, I think you've got to use Rend.
You think to take my treasure? You shall not leave this room. I don't die easily.
Okay. Stack up and just take him out, you know? Okay, Gorger of Vile. Disgusting. You're just making it all the sweeter, you know? That's all you're doing. Have to be a bit careful using that in... Ooh, that's good. 102 strength, 94 vitality, 5 thorns damage. Yeah, I'll take that. That's really, really nice. Spoilers Fortitude. I would like to see... I'd like to see some strength on there. Like, that would be perfect if it came with strength. But I'm not losing 53 strength. Oh. That is awesome, and we will use this. Because this is awesome. Yeah, so using that. Oh yeah. 136 life after each kill. Very good. I think if we can change that to life per hit or life per second, that is a fantastic skill to use, so we will roll on that. 335 life per hit. That's better. That's flat better than what I'm using now, so yeah, sure. You know? Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. Unfortunately, you tricked me. You're a two-hand. That's going to be rolled on 12 life per fury spent or life per hit. I think life per fury spent. I think it's more life when I'm spending that kind of stuff. You know, I think that's good enough. Okay, so let's have a look at all the rest of it. No, it's just Bonebreaker we're rolling on, isn't it? Oh, and we're rolling on this to try and put some healing on there. Yep. Okay. Right then, let's head back to town. I think Thank God it doesn't cost me anything to, like... Why have I got no weapons? Why is there nothing in this hand? Oh, it's supposed to be this. Yeah. Kind of weird. Anyway, let us go and socket in.
Poor Leah. She's done.
Right, let's do this for now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take that gem out of the war depth there.
Don't say it.
Remove this. Thank you. And then we're going to socket in. Why do I have loads of these? I don't understand. I'm going to put one of them in there. Two of them in there. To mean that the strength given by this is 205. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Breaking the game. Breaking the game. Oh, hold on. Hold on a minute. Just 1 minute. If we change that, that's giving us strength. If we change this, we can get strength from it, and we just need to change the life. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, good. Thank God. Thank God I noticed that at that time. That was really important. Wait, what's this one? 108 life. Which one do I prefer? That comes with reduced cooldown. Whereas this is chance to deal area damage. That's better. Chance to deal area damage, far better. I'm doing area damage anyway, though. Okay, so... rolling on things quickly. What are we rolling on? I want life on each kill gone. Life on each kill again. I'm going to take that. Okay, so now enchantment time. Okay, so from this one, I want to change the 88 life after each kill. Okay, I can't. 3% attack skill. Life per fury spent. There it is. I'll go for that. That's vitality. No, I want life. Life per fury spent, I think, is probably the best. Okay, so... yeah, life per fury spent. Please. Oh, I can't do a lot of these, can I? Yeah. Tell you what, as we've got a whole bunch of junk here, right? Yep. Wait, I have another one of these? That's 104 strength. I'm not going to get better than that, am I? No. $88 life after each kill. Okay, well, let's sell some stuff. Let's sell some junk. There's a merchant near here.
I suppose business will pick up now that the Skeleton King is dead.
He sounds really upset about it. Like, I suppose... no, I don't want to talk to you. This thing. Come on, come on, come on. You know what? Fuck it. I'll take the strength. I will take the strength on that one. That one's fine with me. Okay, this one. Oh god, that's a lot, and it's not better. Reduces cooldown, no. This one. It doesn't. None of this helps. Okay. Fine, that's okay. Leave it there. Leave it there and go and put another strength thing in this. We can worry about our healing all we want, but without any money to spend on it, I think it's pointless to argue. Okay, so now, oh yeah, look at that strength. Oh yeah, I'm happy about that. We've gained loads of strength thanks to these Marquise stuff, which is really, really good. It does mean, however, that we are going to need to, I say we go for a transmog set, shall we? Shall we go for a transmog set? I mean, hasn't really changed much. There's probably one of them which is... oh, I think we'll go for a transmog set. That's black. I don't want that. I want Desert dye. Yeah, man. Let's go for a colour. I think a colour can make all the difference here. Let's go for the autumn. I like the autumn more. The autumn looks way nicer. Yeah, let's go for autumn. Autumn dye. And then we're going to transmog this set. Ooh. No, not that one. Not that one. This one? No. Sovereign sets with this. Or this. No, I want this. Let's do it. Oh, look at this! This looks awesome. It's basically gold. I'll spend all my money here, but that's fine. Oh yeah. Booyah. And now just transmog sets on the weapons here. I think we'll go for sickles, why not, you know? Why the hell not? I love me some sickles. Oh yeah. Alright guys, that's all we've got time for in today's episode. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.